What's going on, everybody? Oh boy, I have had such a great week. It's been such a great week. I feel like I've been smiling, and someone at work, even a couple of days ago, was like, "Man, you're in a good mood today." It's amazing what some time with some good friends can do for you. You know, that trip I took last weekend, I just keep thinking back on how much fun I had with Mike Petty, how much fun I had with Dave and Barb. Just awesome people, absolutely love them. And you know, at the end of the day, the sports cards are great. They're fun. The hunt is fun. Seeing cool ones you hadn't seen before is fun. Learning about new ones is fun. And that's part of the beauty of this whole YouTube universe is that it's this giant menu. And some people do news videos and maybe they get lots of views. And some people do historical and deep dives into sets or players. And maybe those don't get a ton of views, but I love all of it. But the thing about this whole YouTube experience that started for me 38 months ago, almost to the day, is the friendships. And that is unexpected. That is completely opposite of my whole intent on doing this. That is not what I felt like is I was a silo out in the middle of the vast wilderness. I guess is there wilderness? Do they have silos in wilderness? In the Great Plains, there was a silo, and it was me. I didn't know anybody who collected other than my dad. It was just the two of us. I didn't have a single friend who was passionate and loved this hobby like I do. And this was my way to try to talk to other people who love the hobby and to share pickups and share stories and share experiences. That was the whole goal from day one. And here I am with friends, not sharing stories, not sharing comments, not me sharing, pickups, but receiving them back, receiving interaction back. I didn't expect it to go like this, but here we are. It has been a lot of fun, and this past weekend really helped me remember the reason that I'm doing this. And the reason that I'm doing this now is different than the reason that I started doing this. And the reason that I'm doing this now is it's really just an excuse to hang out with my friends. Great weekend, great week, great experiences. I have so many people who I've met along this stretch. There's so many people that I have interacted, talked to, texted with, DM'd with, emailed with, met at shows. Blows my mind. Now, I've said it many times. I'll continue to say it. I'm just a dude with an opinion and a love for sports cards who puts his phone on a tripod, a mini tripod, on a stack of pillows on my bed. And I look at my phone and I talk about the cards that I love. That's it. I'm no better, no worse than anybody else. I'm just somebody who likes to share my love of this and hear about your love of this. I am going to fumble. I am going to misspeak. I'm going to let you down. I'm going to make comments that you like and you don't like. And you might give me thumbs ups or thumbs downs. You might write positive comments, negative comments, and all of that is okay. And I'm good with all of it. Greg, what in the heck are you talking about? I don't know. I am just in a week of reflection. Lucy's season's over. I've been reflecting back on her season. She's been reflecting on her season. But spending time with my buddies has me reflecting back on why I do this. And I do it for the friendships. So to all of you out there who I get to call my friend, I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you know. I appreciate what you've brought to my life, to the joy that you've given me. I appreciate you. We're going to look at some of my pickups for the month of November. But you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It means submissions are now open for the MidLife Community Show and Tell for the December video from the November purchases. This is going to be the final month of the giveaway from our friends at the Penny Sleever. I so appreciate the fact that month after month during the year of 2025, our friends at the Penny Sleever, I know a lot of people are still fast forwarding, waiting for me to stop talking so that they could see the cards. That's okay. I am so appreciative of our friends at the Penny Sleever. Isaac has been outstanding. I so appreciate your generosity to the community and to continually donating 4 $25 gift cards to the Penny Sleever, the place that I go for my own hobby supplies. In fact, I need to make a hobby purchase here. There's a few things I'm running low on. So thank you, Isaac. Thank you, my friends at the Penny Sleever. So appreciate what you all have done. And I appreciate all of you who have made a submission this month. So again, down below in the description of this episode, there's going to be a link that will go for the next week and a half. So let's see. When is this going to post? I'm recording this on Tuesday. It's probably going to post on Thursday the 11th. So that means the deadline will be the 20th or 21st. I can't remember what that would be. Let me think back. The 20th. December 20th is the deadline for the MidLife Community Show and Tell for this month. Toward the end of the year is when I will do the pickups video. I can't wait for that. Oh my gosh, I've spoken longer than I had ever dreamed I would speak right now. I do have 2 more things though. At the end of the episode, I have an announcement. That I'm really excited about. And I also want to say that normally on Thursdays, which is probably today, because I'm probably going to post this on Thursday, normally over on the Sports Card Clubhouse channel, we have our weekly Surface Issues episode post. It posted on podcast on Saturday. I recorded it on, when was that? Thursday night. I recorded it. I was sitting in the airport talking to my buddy Mike, Junk Wax Hero. Great guy, great friend. And we recorded it. We posted it Saturday morning on podcast. And in retrospect, I made a joke about a friend that I thought was funny. And it wasn't funny. So instead of trying to go in and just edit out that portion, I just said, you know what? If there's something that I did that made somebody, that was hurtful to somebody, let's not try to edit out that one portion. Let's pull the whole thing. So the Surface Issues episode is not going to post this week. So my apologies. I need to be better about my humor. So again, announcement at the end, but enough of me rambling. Let's take a look here at the pickups that I made during the month of November. Some autographs, some modern, and some super vintage. Let's check them out. So I've been on my TTM kick, and check out this TTM of the greatest mascot of all time, the San Diego Chicken. I heard that he did TTM, so I looked him up, and what do you know? It was the real deal. So off the card went. Took about a week and a half, super fast turnaround. That was a cool item to add. Here's a closer look at it. Really nice handwriting, beautiful autograph. I thought that was fun. Excited to add that to my autograph collection. Then, I've been talking about picking up some Patrick Willis cards. How about an on-card RPA? This is the era here in the early 2000s when there were lots of sticker autos. This is an on-card auto, an SP Authentic, awesome patch. Upper Deck makes such beautiful cards. Patrick Willis, one of my all-time favorites. On-card auto, and that patch on this card is spectacular. I'll flip it back over so we can take a look. Look at that. Looks like maybe it's part of the 5 or the 2 from his shoulder or maybe the back. It says event worn by Patrick Willis. Not game worn, but still very cool item. Here's a little bit of a better look at it. Was excited to pick that up out of $725, but a lot of these don't have a patch like that. So I paid $112.50 for it. It's a rookie card. It is technically an RPA. And then I also grabbed this one, another Upper Deck Exquisite. And this is a 2009, I believe. So this is like a third-year card. On-card auto. Was really cheap. I thought it was a cool-looking card. Again, on-card auto. I am not really a sticker auto guy, if possible. And, again, you can see the back of it here. Again, I love Upper Deck cards. To me, they are the best. So very cool item here. Again, to add to my 49er and football collection and autograph collection. Check so many boxes. And I've been talking to my buddy Mike, Junkwax Hero, on our Surface issues recently about wanting to do a few modern cards, and Patrick Willis specifically. So I got 2 this month. And let's take a closer look at that one. Here it is. It's in good condition. I won't grade it. There's no reason to grade this card. It's not particularly valuable, but it's cool to me. Paid $45 for it out of $99, 2009. Exquisite Endorsements autograph. Next, how about another autograph of a football player? This time, Johnny Unitas. A beautiful 72 Topps Johnny Unitas with a ballpoint pen auto. And again, when I find some of these sorts of cards cheap, I'll pick them up. I just wanted to make sure he was in a Colts uniform. Remember, at the end of his career, he was down in San Diego for a couple of years. And I thought this was cool. The blue pen, the blue ballpoint pen on it, I thought was a good-looking card. And it was not particularly expensive. So you get one of the all-time great QBs, on-card auto, ballpoint pen. I couldn't resist. So we'll take a little bit of a closer look at it here. Again, it's not dual graded or anything, although I think it would do okay dual graded. It's just authentic, no grade on the auto. But it was a mere $115, which I thought was really good. So added that one to the collection. And then I got another auto, this time a non-sport auto. I've been on my nostalgia kick. And Jonathan Keyquan is Data. You remember Data? He was also in Raiders of the Lost Ark as Short Round. And Data recently won an Academy Award. And there was a lot of video going around of him and hanging out and hugging Harrison Ford. So this is an on-card auto to add to my Goonies collection. So now I have Chunk, I have Mouth, and I have Data. I need a few more to round out that collection. So really cool item. Again, I mean, these pop up from time to time. They're not crazy expensive. Sometimes you can get them relatively cheap.
This one I feel like it kind of slipped between the cracks because they usually sell for about 220 bucks, but I was able to get a little bit less than that. But first, let's take a quick look at it. It's got the blue label. It's the PSA DNA. It's not dual graded. I don't really need it dual graded. Just as long as it's authenticated is fine with me. And I got it for $115, which I don't know. Some people think that that's crazy. Maybe it is, but I'm thrilled with it. And then my big pickup. My big pickup from the month is this 1894 N302 Mayo cut plug. Now, this is really like the first main real set of football cards. And this is Thomas Trenchard. And he was the two-time captain of the Princeton football team. And both years they won the national title. He also was an All-American. And this card was graded a long time ago. This is like a Generation 2 or 3 slab. It got a PSA 4. It probably is more like a 2.5, maybe. Now, keep in mind these black borders, any touch, and it just chips right off. The back, when I flipped it over, the back is all black, and they are usually really scuffed up. So that's actually a pretty good back on this one. These things have really gone up in value over the last few years. And when they're affordable, I'd like to continue picking a few of them up. But the image on these things, it's a very, very important set of vintage football, and was really, really happy to pick this one up. So let's take a closer look at it. Again, it has a PSA 4 grade, but we all know that that's not realistic, although it has a clean surface, and it's really actually pretty nice. Paid $840, which actually, if you go by the grade, I think is a good deal.
All right. Really excited about these pickups. I've been talking about adding some Patrick Willis cards, one of my all-time favorite 49ers is Patrick Willis. Absolutely love that guy. Love defensive football players. Love my 49ers. Love Patrick Willis. We've had a lot of really good linebackers over the last decade or two, and Patrick Willis is as good as there has ever been in the position in my eyes. Guy was a stud. Some vintage football and autographed football cards. I guess I got a lot of football this month. And then, of course, I got a GOAT, the San Diego Chicken. Got that autograph card. Long story behind how I ended up with that card. But once I got the card, I'm like, oh, I'm sending this off. Really cool item there. Was excited to get that back. TTM this past month. Actually, it was earlier this week that it came back. So I included it in the video, even though technically it showed up in December. So to my announcement. But first, before my announcement, Sunday, I will be on the 4 Collectors live stream. Theo's going to be, who's going to be on there for sure? I know Theo's going to be on there. I know Rick of Rick's Vintage Oddball Cards is going to be on there. I think John, 3D80s Kid, I think. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be the auction end party for this month's CIA Collector Investor Auctions auction. This is the auction that has a bunch of cards from the Godfather collection. There is still time. That auction ends on Sunday. Again, a couple of Babe Ruth cards. There's a really cool Jack Dempsey card. There's some Cobbs and Walter Johnson's Tito Sixes strip cards. There is a bunch. There's a T205 Cobb in there. Beautiful card. The color on these cards is phenomenal. So I will be on there. So finally, what is my announcement? Oh my gosh, Greg, you cannot stop talking today. I think it's one of those things where I'm like, when I'm happy, I just get like more talkative than normal. And when I'm not happy, I get kind of sad. So nonetheless, my announcement. For the first 3 years of my channel, I didn't have a single sponsor. I didn't have a single sponsor because my goal was to connect with all of you, was to build trust with all of you, was for you all to learn that I'm authentic, that what I say is what I think and how I feel, that I love cards, not because of any sort of commercial and not because of any sort of, any other reason than I love them. And I still don't really understand why I love them, but I love them. And then I had the opportunity to partner with Card Ladder. And being as Card Ladder is the best card app, bar none, in my opinion, I was honored to be approached by them with that opportunity. And I gladly and quickly accepted that sponsorship. And I am thrilled to be partners with Chris Hose, Josh, and Christina, and the whole Card Ladder team. Love those guys. Again, if you don't have Card Ladder, you can try it for a month for free. You could get $20 off the first year subscription if you're interested. The promo code is MidLife. At the end of every episode, my closing image has that on there. It's in the description down below. MidLife is the promo code. I'm excited to announce I have my second sponsor. Now, I don't do this lightly. I don't accept sponsorships just because somebody offers to, endorse the channel and send me a few bucks. That's not the reason that I accept a sponsorship or a partnership or any of that kind of thing. I have to believe in the product. I have to believe in the service. And again, I've had one sponsor before this, and that one sponsor is Card Ladder. The second sponsor that I am thrilled to plant my flag with is CIA, Collector Investor Auctions. These guys are the best. I love Jeremy, the Texas Snowman. I love Chris Sewell. You guys know how much I love Theo. They are a great group of people who do it right. See, I've had multiple sponsor opportunities. I don't say that because, oh, Greg, you're cool, pat yourself on the back. I say that because I don't just want to align myself with anyone. I want to align myself with people that I trust and that I believe in their product. Right now in the auction space, in my humble opinion, there is some shenanigans that goes on. Some of the rules, when you read them, are very eye-opening. You say, wait, house bidding? Wait, hidden reserves? Wait, people can bid on their own item? There's a lot of stuff that happens in auctions of sports cards that I think isn't really the way it should be done. And CIA is legit. They have the lowest out of all the ones I know of. They have the lowest buyer premium. They are easy to work with. They're friendly people. They don't have all of those hidden rules in their bylaws. If you actually look at their bylaws, it's a really buyer-friendly auction house, and they're good people. So I wanted to announce that because this is a very new thing. This is like within the last week that this all was finalized. But I want to be authentic and I want to be upfront and I want to be, crystal clear that when I talk about CIA, yes, they are a sponsor of the channel now. But the only reason that's the case is because I trust them. So thank you to CIA Auctions. Thank you to all of you for your support to allow this to be a possibility for the channel. It means a lot to me. Will I accept more sponsorships down the road? maybe. It would have to be the right thing. I don't really see myself having more than 2 or 3 sponsors. So it would have to be a really good opportunity. I wasn't expecting any. I'm thrilled with the 2 sponsors that we now have. And I appreciate more than anything the faith that they all have in me to be able to be a good representative of a fantastic organization that the 2 of them are. So thank you to them. Thank you to all of you. 2025 has been an incredible year. Upload your favorite picture of your favorite item from the month of November. Down below is the link. MidLife Show and Tell coming in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Can't wait for that. See you Sunday on the For Collectors channel. And by the way, probably Saturday will be 50 cards under 50 or 40 cards under $50. As I continue to hunt for trends, I've been digging away at different CIA auctions that ended last month and eBay auctions that ended last month. That video should post on Saturday. Thank you all. I appreciate you watching. As always, my friends out there, you mean more to me than you realize.